Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are fine. And children, we have something on the board. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it is a blue whale. Have you heard about blue whale? Yes, we have learnt in our previous classes, right? So, this blue whale, it is the largest animal on the earth. Okay, blue whale is the largest animal on the earth and this is not a fish, children. Okay, we have wrong conception that this is fish, but it is not a fish, though it lives in water. It is a mammal. Okay, what do you mean by mammal? Mammal means an animal which gives birth to young ones and which feeds milk. Okay, it is warm-blooded animal which gives birth to its young ones and which feeds milk to its young ones. That is known as mammal. For example, dogs, cats, cows, even human beings, we all are mammals, right? Did you understand, children? Mammal? Okay, now we'll our lesson. So we'll go on to our lesson. Our lesson is about whales. In this lesson, we will learn different kinds of whales and their life habits, how their life goes on. Okay, all these things we will learn in this lesson. Right, children? Okay, open page number 50. And children, before going into our lesson, they have given an activity in your textbook. Can you see? There are 4 pictures. So we have to match these pictures with their names. What is first one? Yes, first one is dolphin. And second one, which picture are you seeing in the second picture? Yes, that is octopus. And what is third one? Yes, third one is turtle and fourth one is shark. So you have to match the names to the picture, children. Okay, now let's move on to our lesson. The whale is a large, fascinating and intelligent mammal. Yes, the whale is a mammal and not fish, even though it lives in water. As the whale is the only animal that can live and survive in water, it is called an aquatic mammal. Now, whales are the largest animals that have ever lived on earth. What we understood here, whales are the largest animal on the earth. They are even bigger than the largest dinosaur. It is believed that millions of years ago, whales walked up on land. Now, with the passage of time, their back legs disappeared and their front legs became flippers. Here, these are known as flippers, which they use to swim. Okay. Now, since whales are not fish, they do not have gills. So they cannot breathe under water. They need to come up to the surface of the water to get air. They breathe through their blowhole, which is on their back. When whales sleep, they stay at the top of the water with their blowhole above the surface. Sometimes whales swim up to the surface of water and quickly blow out air with the help of the blowhole. This is called whale's blow or spout. As whales are mammals, they feed milk to their babies. A baby whale is a calf. Some whales live in large groups called pods. Whales eat during summer months, building up layers of blubber. When the water begins to cool, the whales begin their migration to warmer waters. Whales migrate further than any other animal. They do not eat during their migration. All they do is swim and rest for short periods of time. Sometimes when whales are migrating, they swim very close to the shore and can be seen blowing and jumping out of the water. This jumping is called breaching. What do you mean by breaching, children? The way of jumping, when the whales jump out of the water, that is called breaching. Whales are noisy and talkative. They love talking to each other and squeak, moan and groan. These underwater sounds can travel great distances. The sounds they make are called whale songs. The whale are the loudest animals in the world. Now, blue whale. Blue whales are the largest animals on the planet. When blue whales exhale, the air rises more than 20 feet and can be seen from quite a distance. Here, when the whale blow out the air. See, this is blowhole through which whales inhale and exhale the air. Okay, so when they blow out the water, when they blow out the air, it will rise up to 20 feet. Okay. Now humpback whale, this is another kind of whale. So the humpback whale has long fins or flippers. Its majestic tail and variety of spectacular behaviors make this whale a favorite of whale watchers. They are well known for their spectacular breaching tricks. It is not clear why the humpback whales does this, but this makes it one of the most fascinating whales. Now, orca or killer whale. This is also a kind of whale. So, the killer whale, also known as the orca, is one of the most well-known types of whales. One of the most popular attractions at aquariums, the killer whale has several stories and films made around it. Their large, sharp teeth add to their reputation of being deadly and dangerous. The killer whale has a spindle-like shape and beautiful crisp black and white markings, making them striking and unique. Here in the picture which is right of your book, so you can see the killer whale. Killer whales live in pods which may include 10 to 50 whales. They are highly intelligent and have been seen using several tricks while hunting both alone and with the pod. And next, beluga whale. Okay, beluga whale lives in colder seas and extremely social creatures like dolphins. A pod of beluga typically migrates and hunt together. Beluga whales reach out to one another by singing and can make many different noises. They can whistle, they can chirp, and captive belugas are also known to mimic human voices. They are known as the canary of the sea. The beluga is one of the smallest whale species, measuring only about 15 feet in length. We may think that since the whales are large and live under water, they are safe. Unfortunately, it is not so. There is always something threatening their existence. Disposal of pollutants and hazardous wastes into rivers and seas make the water unhealthy for the sea creatures. Plastics, waste, chemicals and oil shorten the lifespan of whales. Slow reproduction of whales is another factor leading to reduction of the whale population. Many organizations are working to save whales, but more needs to be done. Conservation efforts need to be made globally to save endangered whales from existence. Now, did you understand, children, about whales? Here, in this lesson, we can see how whales depend, how they will live, and what are the different kinds of whales and what are the problems the whales are facing by the human beings. Okay. Now, the whale is large, fascinating and interesting mammal. Now here, what is whale? Whale is a large, fascinating means it is very beautiful. Fascinating means very beautiful and interesting and intelligent mammal. This is an intelligent. Octopus is an intelligent animal, and apart from octopus, the whale is the another mammal, okay, which is very interesting and which is very intelligent mammal. Yes, the whale is a mammal and not fish, even though it lives in water. It is very strange, right? So, though it lives in water, it is not called as fish. It is a mammal. What do you mean by mammal? Mammal, a warm-blooded animal that have backbone and which feeds milk to its young ones. What did you understand, children? Mammal means a warm-blooded animal. So, it has backbone. Okay, the animal which has backbone is also known as mammal. So, and it also feeds milk to its young one. Fish and all, they doesn't feed milk. Okay, so this mammal, this whale, it feeds milk to its young ones, baby whales. Okay. Now, as the whale is the only animal that can live and survive in water, it is called an aquatic mammal. So, what they are telling here? So, whale is the only mammal. So, as I gave example earlier, dog, cat, the other cows, and we human beings are also called as mammals. So, but we can't survive underwater, right? So, whale is the only animal, sea animal, or only mammal which can survive underwater, and it is also known as aquatic animal. Now, what do you mean by aquatic? So aquatic means animals or plants that live underwater. Okay, animals and plants that live underwater. Fish also we can say it as aquatic animal, turtles, seahorse. So these are all the examples. The animals which live under the water are known as aquatic animals. Did you understand, children? Yes, now. Whales are the largest animals that have ever lived on the earth. They are even bigger than the largest dinosaur. Now here what we can understand that whales are the largest animal on the earth. No other animal is as large as whale. So it is the largest animal and it can be even bigger than a dinosaur. Okay. It is believed that millions of years ago whales walked up on land. Now with the passage of time their back legs disappeared and their front legs became flippers. Isn't it surprising? So here the author is telling that millions of years ago, okay, long back, millions of years ago, these whales were walking on the land. So as time passes, due to the adjustment to the environment, the legs, okay, back legs of the whales became back legs disappeared, and the front legs they turned or they changed to flippers. So it can help the whale to swim in the water. Now flippers means these things, the two things which the whales use to swim in the water. Since whales are not fish, they do not have gills. Now what do you mean by gills? So in fish we have gills. Gills means the organ which helps the fish or which helps the animal to breathe underwater. So it takes water inside and it makes use of the water and it inhales the oxygen. It takes oxygen which is present in the water and it will breathe out. So here whales, they are not fish, right? So these whales doesn't have gills. Now for breathing what they will do? So they need to come up to the surface of the water to get air. What they want to do? If they want to breathe air, they have to come to the surface of the water and then they will inhale the air. They breathe through their blowhole. This is blowhole. There will be a hole that is known as blowhole. Through this blowhole, they will take the air inside. When whales sleep, they stay at the top of the water. When they are sleeping, they will come on the top of the surface because they want air to breathe. With a blowhole above the surface, through the blowhole, they will take the air inside. Sometimes whales swim up to the surface of the water and quickly blow air out of their blowhole. This is called whale's blow or spout. Here what we can understand that. So when the whales are inhaling and exhaling the air, so when they take the air inside and also they will blow out the surface of the water. So they will be on the surface. When they take the air inside and when they exhale, it will give out the air through this blowhole. Okay. So this is called now, this blow, they will give the air out very quickly. So that system of giving and taking the air inside is known as whale's blow or spout. Okay. Now, as whales are mammals, they feed milk to their babies. So, a baby whale is called calf. Some whales live in large groups called pods. Here, whales are mammals and they feed milk to their babies. They will give milk to their babies, and the baby whale is known as calf. Okay. And what these whales, they live in single and also they live in groups. And the group of whales is known as pods of whales. Okay. Whales eat during the summer months, building up layers of blubber. Now here, during summer season, they will go on eating. So they will build up a blubber. Blubber means fat of sea animals. So as they consume food, it will store in their body as a type of fat. Okay, this fat will be used by the whales during winter season. In winter season, they won't have their food. So they will make use of this blubber, that is fat. Okay, and they will keep themselves warm. Now, when the water begins to cool, the whales begin their migration to warmer waters. Now, as the winter season arrives, when water becomes cold, the whales move to the other place. Okay, migration means moving from one place to other place. So, whale starts to go from the cooler place to the warmer place. Okay, whales migrate further than any other animals. Whales, they go a long distance than any other sea animal. They do not eat during their migration. During migration, they won't have their food and they will use of this blubber. Okay, and they do swimming and rest for short periods of time. What they will do during their migration? They only means they only swim to the different place and they only take rest. Okay, now they won't have their food. Sometimes when whales are migrating, they swim very close to the shore and can be seen blowing and jumping out of water. This jumping is called breaching. Now, when they are migrating, when they are moving from one place to another place, they will swim close to the shore, okay, seashore. So, and the visitors or the, visitors can see the whales. Okay, because they are very close to the shore and they will jump and they will blow out the air. So even we can see the beauty of the whale. Okay. Now this is called breaching. Now what is called breaching? What do you mean by breaching? Breaching means jumping of whales. So when they are moving very close to the shore during their migration period, so they will jump, they will blow out the air. So that jumping and blowing of the air is called breaching. Okay, now next page. Did you understand, children? Yes, now. Whales are noisy and talkative. Isn't it interesting? Whales are noisy. They are very noisy. They make sounds and they are also talkative. Right? They love talking to each other. How they talk? They squeak, moan and groan. I mean, they squeak. They make so short and sharp voices. They also show groan means like angry sound. They also show their angriness to each other. And they love to talk to each other, communicate with each other. These underwater sounds can travel great distance. The voice, the noise of the whales can reach a great distance to a longer distance in the underwater. The sounds they make are called whale songs. What do you mean by whale songs? The songs or the sounds made by the whale are known as whale songs. Whales are the loudest animals on the earth. Which animal is the loudest animal? Yes, it is whales are the loudest animal and the largest animal, and they love to talk to each other. Now, here in next paras, we will see the different kinds of whales. What are the different kinds of whales we can find under the water? The first one is blue whale. So, blue whales are the largest animals on the planet. Okay, there are different kinds of whales. So among them, blue whales are the largest animal on the planet, on the earth. When blue whales exhale, the air rises more than 20 feet and can be seen from quite a distance. Here what we can see, when the whales blow out the air, through their blowhole, so the air which goes or which rises to 20 feet. So we can see the blowing of the air. Okay. Now humpback whale. Next kind of whale is humpback whale. So it has long fins. The humpback whale has long fins or flippers. The humpback. So the whales which have a light hump on their body have large flippers than any other whales. Its majestic tail means very beautiful. Its majestic tail and variety of spectacular. Now, what do you mean by spectacular? Spectacular means very beautiful. Okay. Now, the majestic, the beautiful, wonderful whales and beautiful behavior. What are the behavior? Makes this whale a favorite of whale watchers. Okay. Now, they are well known for their spectacular breaching. So, what is this fascinating? What is the spectacular tricks of the humpback whale? They are known to the breaching. They are known for the jumping. Okay, so this whale, humpback whale, is loved by the whale watchers. Right, even we will love to see how the whales jump out of the water. So this humpback whale is very famous for jumping, breaching out. Okay, breaching tricks means jumping tricks. Okay, now it is not clear why the humpback whale does this, but this makes it one of the most fascinating whale. Now here the writer is telling that we don't know what is the reason for breaching, for jumping of the whale, but it makes the whale look very beautiful. Understood? Now, another type of whale is orca or killer whale. Now, killer whale, also known as the orca, is one of the most well-known types of whales. This killer whale or orca is one of the whale. It is very dangerous. As the name tells, it is a killer whale. Okay. So one of the most popular attractions at aquariums, the killer whale, has several stories and films made around it. So this killer whale is very fascinating. It is very interesting, and many stories and many films are made on these killer whales. Right? Now, they are large. They have large, sharp teeth, add to the reputation of being deadly and dangerous. Now, watch here. They are very large. They have very large and sharp teeth, and which makes it look very dangerous. Okay, and which gives reputation. Reputation means, as it is known as killer whale, this large and sharp teeth adds extra quality for the killer whale, as the name suggests. Okay. Now the killer whale has a spindle-like shape and beautiful. Now what does killer whale has? It is round. It has round like rod. Okay, and it is beautiful. It has beautiful crisp black and white markings. So how does the killer whale looks? So in the picture you can see. So it is very black, and it also has white spots on its body, right, making them striking and unique. This color, black and white, the mixture of black and white makes it different, unique. Okay, unique from the other animals, the other whales. Killer whales live in pods, which may include 10 to 50 whales. Here, killer whales, they live in pods. Pods means groups of whale. Okay, the group of whales is known as pod. So, how many whales it includes in one group? It will be 10 to 50 whales in a group. They are highly intelligent and have been using several tricks while hunting both alone and with pod. Now how are the killer whales? They are very intelligent animal. They are very intelligent animal, and they use different tricks to hunt the other animals when they are alone, as well as when they are in groups, when they are in pod. The next type is beluga. Beluga whales live in colder seas and extremely social creatures like dolphins. So in the picture you can see how the beluga whale looks like. So it looks similar to the dolphin, right? So the behavior also, it is similar behavior. It has similar behavior as like of dolphin. So it is very social creature, means it loves to mingle with, or it loves to be with the other animals. Now also it lives in the colder region. Okay. The pod of beluga typically migrates and hunt together. Now the pod means the group of beluga. So it typically migrates. It migrates and it will hunt together. Okay. Now beluga whales reach out to one another by singing and can make many different noises. How they will reach out, how they will communicate with each other? They will communicate or reach out each other by singing, by giving out the sound. Okay, and they will make different kinds of noises. What are the different kinds of noises they will make? They can whistle, they can chirp like birds, and captive belugas. This is a captive beluga. This is another type of beluga. So it is known for mimic human beings. So it human beings' voices. So captive belugas, it mimes, it act same like, or it gives out the sounds similar to the human voices. They are also known as the canary of the sea. Here beluga whales are known as the canary of the sea. The beluga is one of the smallest whale species, measuring only about 13 feet in length. Now, this beluga whale is very small compared to other whales. This is the smallest whale species and it grows only up to 13 feet in length. We may think that since the whales are large and live underwater, they are safe. But unfortunately, it is not so. Now, here what the writer is telling, as they are living under the water, we think that they doesn't have any danger from other animal. So, but unfortunately, it is not like that. Even they are facing dangers, or even they are threatened by the other creatures. Now there is always something threatening their existence. So there is something which always threaten, means make feel scared. Okay, even they are scared of scared of the other persons or the other animals about their existence. Existence means to live. Okay. Now disposal of pollutants. What are the things which causes, which threatens or which threatens the whales? The pollutants. Now hazardous waste into the rivers and seas make the water unhealthy for sea creatures. Plastic waste, chemicals and oil shorten the lifespan of whales. Now what are the things that threatens the existence of whale? So the disposal of chemicals, factory chemicals, now pollutants, now hazardous waste. Now the waste, the dangerous waste. Hazardous means here dangerous, the unwanted, the dangerous waste which is left to the sea from the factories, the oils, petroleum products, now plastics. So all these things, they threaten the life of the whales. Now slow reproduction of whales is another factor leading to reduction of the whale population. One reason is from the human beings. So we will also hunt these whales for oils, okay, for medicines. So it is scared, means the human beings also is one of the threaten to the whales, and the other reason is its slow reproduction. The slow system of reproduction is another reason why the whales, the population of the whale is decreasing. One is for hunting purpose and one is the harmful waste which is left to the sea, and the other thing is the slow reproduction of the whale itself reduces in the population. Okay. Now, what are the things they have taken to improve the population of the whales? Many organizations are working to save whales, but more needs to be done. So, to save the whales from being existing, so many organizations are working together to save whales, to reduce the population, to reduce the threatening of the whales. Okay. So what are the things they are doing now? They have banned hunting of the whales. Now they are also minimizing the leaving of pollutants to the seawater. So these will reduce the life threats of the whales. Okay, and it can increase the lifespan of the whales also. Now conservation efforts need to be made globally to save endangered whales from existence. Here what the author is telling, we have to conserve. We have the conservation efforts, means like not leaving out or giving out the pollutants or pollutants to the sea, or by banning the hunting of the whales. So these are few things, okay, which can reduce, which can save the whales from the existence from this world. So children, did you understand? Yes, I hope you have understood, children. This lesson is about whale. So here the author is telling that whale. Here the author is telling that whales are the largest animal, among largest animal on the earth. And among the whales, the blue whale is the largest animal. So it is an intelligent mammal, right? So it is not a fish. So it is a mammal. Mammal means it has a warm-blooded animal which has backbone and which gives milk, which feeds milk to its young ones. None other than other animals in the sea will give milk to the to their young ones. So mammal is the only sea creature which feeds milk to its young ones. So it is known as mammal. So children, it is believed that millions of years ago, the whale used to walk on the land. Isn't it interesting? Yes. So as time passes, the environment got changed. So to adjust to the changed environment, the back legs got disappeared and the front legs, now they changed into flippers. So which the whales uses to swim. And the whales also have hole that is known as blowhole, through which the whales inhale and exhale the air, okay, which will breathe in and breathe out the air. And children, whales are not mammals. They are not like fish. They doesn't have gills. Children, whales are mammals. They doesn't have gills like the fish. Okay. So what they will do, whenever they want to breathe, they will come to the surface of the water and they will take the air inside and they will blow out the air. So this taking in and taking out of the air is known as whale's blow or whale's spout. Okay, children. Now next, what are the other interesting thing we can see? So now, as I told earlier, whale gives birth to their young ones and they will feed milk. So it is known as mammal. Now, in summer season, whales do not eat. Now, what is the next interesting thing? And during summer season, whales, they will eat and they will make the blubber. What do you mean by blubber? Blubber means fat of sea animal. So as they eat the food, they will convert that food into blubber, into a fat, and in winter season they won't eat, children. They won't have their food. So in winter season they will migrate. Migrate means they will move from one place to the other place. So during migration period they will move from one place to animal, and that time they won't have their food and they will make use of this fat. Okay, and they also keep themselves warm from the cold water. And whales are the animals which moves further than any other animals. And what they will do during their migration? During their migration, they will rest only for few minutes, and all the time they will be moving. They will be swimming to the other places. Now next. The next interesting thing is we can see the different kinds of whales. What are the different kinds of whales? So the first is blue whale. So the blue whale is the largest animal on the earth, and when the blue whale blows out the air, okay, so this air, it raises up to 20 feet high. Okay, and the blowing of the air can be seen by the whale watchers. Okay, and children, how these whales communicate? They communicate each other through making sounds. Okay. Now, whales, the next type of whale is humpback whale. Now, humpback whales, what is the interesting thing about humpback whales? So, humpback whales, they are known for their spectacular jumping. So, they are known for their spectacular, beautiful way of jumping from the outside. Now, we doesn't know what is the reason why whales are jumping, because as we told that they can't breathe under the water. So through the way of jumping, they can inhale the air and they can also exhale the air. So by this way, they can breathe and they can survive on the earth, on the water. Now, what is the other thing we can see? We can see the other kind of whale is the killer whale. Now, as the name says, it is very dangerous, and the sharp teeth and the color, the white and black mixture of the color of the whale, it makes it look very dangerous. It has sharp teeth, okay? And the most of the films and most of the stories are made on the whales, this killer whale. Now, the whales, what is the other type of whales? Now, the other type of whale is beluga whale. So, before that, children, this killer whale. So, this killer whale, they live in groups. They live in pods. So, 10 to 50 whales will be in a group. So, these killer whales, they will hunt together and they will also hunt alone. And while hunting, they use different tricks. Okay. Now, next is beluga whale. So, what type of the fish is beluga whale. It is similar like dolphin. It is very social creature. So it likes to be with everyone. It will adjust to others very quickly like dolphin. So this beluga whale is very small compared to other whales. This beluga whale is very small whale, okay, and it grows up to only 13 feet in length. Now this whales, beluga whales lives in pod, means that is group, okay children. Now when they want food, they hunt together, they hunt in group, okay. Now what is the other important thing? So all this, now we understood that how whales live, how they will breathe, okay, and what they will do in winter season, and we also learnt about different kinds of whales. So children, what are the problems we are facing? Does whales, do you think the whales doesn't have any problem? Or they're not facing any danger situation? Yes, they are facing a dangerous situation from animals, from the human beings also. So how they are facing problems from human beings? So we human beings, whichever way we feel waste, we live to the rivers and seas, right? So these the unwanted chemicals which is left out by the factories and the oils, petroleum products. So all these things are decreasing the lifespan of the whales. And the other thing is the slow reproduction of the whale. They reproduce very slowly. So they give birth to their young ones very slowly. They take more time than any other animals. Okay, and they are also hunted by the human beings. So why the human beings hunt? So we, with the help of the fat of the whales, we will produce oils and we will also produce medicines for different diseases. So for these things, for hunting, for medicine purpose, and the leaving out the waste to the seas, all these things causing the life threatening to the whales. So what are the measures we should take? So we have to avoid leaving the unwanted chemicals into the sea, and we also have to stop hunting the whales, and we have to search for the other alternatives, because we have to save these whales because they are in a existence. Okay, they are in a situation of existence on this world. So we have to take care of the whales and we have to ban hunting. We have to reduce the leaving of wastage to the sea, and we also have to increase the conservation methods. Did you understand, children? I hope you have understood. And children, we have some meanings, a word and their meaning. So we will recall it. Now first word is fascinating. What do you mean by fascinating? Interesting. Fascinating, interesting. Mammal. Mammal means a warm-blooded animal that have backbone and which feeds milk to its young ones. Now aquatic. Aquatic means animals or plants that live under water. What do you mean by aquatic? Animals and plants which live under the water is known as aquatic. Now blubber. What do you mean by blubber? Fat of sea animals. Fat of sea animals. Spectacular. Spectacular means beautiful. Hazardous means dangerous. Breaching, jumping of whales. Breaching means the way of jumping of whales. Children, did you understand the lesson? I hope you have understood. And children, I will give an activity. Okay. Homework. Open page number 54. So there's a fill in the blanks. In third question, in the reading head, under the reading heading, third question is fill in the blanks. You have 4 fill in the blanks. So read the question, read the lesson one or twice, understand, and then you have to fill the blanks. Okay, children, this is your homework for this lesson. Okay, children, and if you have any doubts, we'll meet in the next class. Thank you, children.